G'day everyone, Paul Stone here, CEO Biggin and Scott, joined by Michael Tynan, Salesperson of the Month, February.
Thanks,
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
I want you to just, I know we do it every time, but let's talk about the structure. Let's talk about how you've set yourself up so that you are, nipping at the heels or here pretty much every month, because it's... we just had another young guy, Ozan, that we interviewed, and he likes the structure. He loves the perfect day, week or month, and he won't appoint during those periods, which is terrific.
Yeah.
And he's 22, and he's
doing really well.
He's here at the table, So
he's doing really well.
Let's talk about you.
So my day, as I said, it's an ideal week, and I have ideal tasks that need to be done. So the big ones for me are Mondays, obviously, buy callbacks, looking at my hot potential vendor list, so people who are looking to sell within the next 6 months, and then it's going through just listed, just sold calls for properties that I've sold over the weekend. And then on Tuesday, again, ideal task where I've got prospecting in progress for 2 hours, where I go through just listed, just sold calls as they happen, second round buyer callbacks, and then basically I run through everyone who's on that hot potential vendor list again.
So this dialogue you should all be recognising, because it matches in with Josh, right? You can't keep on second guessing stuff, because the success leaves clues.
Yeah, it does. Look, at the end of the day, I've been doing everything that Josh has said before I saw Josh, but now having a bit more structure in place around all of that, forms, checklists, visuals, and dialogues. But I've got that on the wall, and I've said to the guys in the office and the team at the office, this is what we need to do to take the next step. We've built fantastic momentum over the last year. I've been here for a year now. Great momentum, but to take that next step, we really need to take to heart the forms, the checklists, the scripts, the visuals to go to the next level, and that's what we're doing. So,
and some of the young guys that I've been working with, they panic a bit when we show them, the call structure and so forth. And I've been trying to explain to them, when you pick that phone up, have 2 or 3 clear goals in your mind what you want to get out of the call.
Yep.
Because that'll drive the dialogue, it drives the structure, and you actually will know why you're calling. Spot
on. Look, if you're looking for just listed calls, I don't go in for the appraisal. For me, a just listed call is just keeping people posted on what's happening in their marketplace, and if they're looking to do something, they're going to let me know. So it's a simple matter of, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Michael Tynan here from Biggin and Scott. Just want to give you a quick courtesy call. We've just listed a similar property in your block that's just coming up for sale. It's going to auction in 4 weeks' time. We're quoting this. How does it compare to yours? We'd love to get you through and see if you've got any friends or family looking to buy another one in the building. Or are you looking to buy another one in the building? Oh, no, Michael, we're not, but we might be looking to do something in 6 to 12 months. Well, is it okay if I give you a call once I sell this one?
Keeping abreast of the market.
Yeah, just want to keep you posted. And then it's simple. It's not... You're giving them something, so they want to... Well, they feel like they want to give you something back. And that's the approach they've always got.
And it's easy.
It's easy,
And so what we love about Josh's stuff is we're just being normal.
Yes,
it's normal conversations.
It is. It's a conversation I have with friends or family. And it's nice and simple.
So structure's working well. Are you you running a PA yourself yet?
Yeah, so I've got Marcus, and I've also got Tim. And I might be looking for another one probably in another 6 months. Just to really firm up the admin side of things. So Marcus and Tim's doing half admin, half buy work. Marcus, I've now got fully just doing buy work. And then we're looking for maybe another person to kind of just do that admin role and build Tim and Marcus up into a sales person.
There's an opportunity for some young person watching. So the market in general in Paran has been sort of shifting a bit, still going apartments and slowed down.
Apartments are always a tough one. It's a lifestyle choice for people, but they're still going. And we're seeing with houses, it's obviously blue chip real estate. So we're always seeing people getting into that market, and we've had some fantastic results in the first 2-3 months. We've sold 26 in the first 2 months, and we've had a really good start to March as well. And for the next March, April, May, June, we're booking auctions in June now. Like I booked one yesterday. So March we've already got 4. May we've got 4. Sorry, not March. May we've already got 4. April we've got, I think it was 12. And March we're fully booked. So
it's interesting, isn't it? So there seems to be a bit of catch-up. I interviewed Russell just before. There's a bit of... It was lagged a little bit last year, and there's been this catch-up coming up to December, and it's flowed through.
Definitely.
Which is really interesting, because there's generally about 5 to 6% of a market that will turn over.
Yep.
And Tom and I have worked on that for years. We know the number. But the prices are normal. Mm-hmm. The activity is higher, which is really interesting.
Yeah, well, we had a really good case in Armidale, where I had one in Ashley Road, and it just went off like a rocket.
Yeah.
And we had, I think it was 180 groups through the property.
Yeah.
We had 4 or 5 bidders, sold 85,000 over reserve price. It just blew everyone away. And, we're seeing that with those kind of older style Art Deco blocks.
Yeah.
And as I said, the same with houses. It's blue chip real estate. Why would you want to live there?
Now, if you are a buyer and you're watching this, I recommend you get onto Michael's database, because as much as he's talking about auctions, they're selling stuff off market.
Yeah, definitely. 25% of properties are getting sold off market.
Yeah.
So we run a really fit, clean database, and we find that if we can sell a property for a price that an owner's happy with, and obviously the buyer doesn't have to go through the hassle of an auction process, we're doing a lot of transactions like that.
Well, it's the recognition thing. So what I struggle with all my friends still, let the agent know that you're a buyer, a serious buyer, because if there's an opportunity, they'll sell it to you.
Spot on. Well, my team, Marcus and Tim, run a hot buyer list.
Yeah.
So it's a hot potential buyer list where they've got all the categories of what they're looking to spend, their email addresses, phone numbers. They call them daily about properties that we've just got listed for sale and getting them through those properties. Yeah. And that's working tremendously well.
It's very hard, and people panic a bit, but it's very hard to sell you something you don't want. So we only want to sell you something that you do want.
Yeah.
And if we know that that's the one, things happen really quick. And
they do.
A lot of people, they panic with auctions, they panic with going to market. It's a complex industry.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we try and simplify it all.
Yeah, don't we? We've got so many things going on. So Facebook and all that sort of stuff, I notice you've been doing a bit there.
Yep.
Algorithms have changed and it's blocking the numbers.
Yeah.
You asked me if I've spoken to Tom, but and you're a big user of it, so I might talk to you instead of Tom. But it's an area where people are hanging out, yeah? Yeah,
they are. So to give you an example, last night I actually had a competitor in the area that listed one in Peel Street, Windsor. I called him up, mate, what are you quoting for it? We might have somebody who's interested in looking and purchasing it off market.
Yeah.
Those kind of things, being ahead of the curve and using Facebook, Instagram. I'm really finding that people are following us on those social media platforms, if you're buyers, and also sellers as well, just for social proof. So, using those has been a bit of another tool in the kit to
well, look, it's an exciting area. It's an area that we're going to invest in heavily as a brand, because it's people are engaging with it. Yeah. So you've got to be there. We'll hang out where people are and just let them pick up the info. Yep. Any changes you made? Any major changes? The structure to the team or anything?
Yeah, well, we've brought Nick back, as you know. So Nick's back in the team, which is fantastic. He's doing really well. Basically, Tim, Marcus, they've really firmed up as being, as I say, those buyer specialists, helping with all the listings that are coming on board. Which we've had a really good listing month. We've really put on a number of properties. We've grown 26%.
Seems to be the word at the moment. Everyone's busy.
Yeah, it was super busy. So 26% growth over the last 12 months has been really fantastic in Paran and Windsor, and we intend to keep growing that. So it's it's been a good start.
Well, the brand's been there for a long time.
It has, it has.
1890, I think.
Yeah.
So congratulations again,
Thanks,
Michael.
Cheers.
If you're looking for a good agent in Paran, Windsor, and through to Armidale, South Yarra, Toorak, give the guys a call. Thanks for watching, everyone.